Hello everybody. I hope you're all doing really good today. I'm Margaret Marie and welcome to my channel. This is what I have for you in this video. I want to do a review of Covergirl Vitalist Healthy Concealer. Now this is not something that just came out or anything like that. It's been out I think about a year, but because Covergirl stopped doing animal cruelty with their products, I've decided I'm going to buy more of their products. I'm going to support them a little more. And I'm going to use their products and try them out on my channel. So this is what I have for you. I've got the Covergirl Healthy Vitalist Concealer. And I picked this up at Target and it was around $6, maybe just a little under $7. And I seen it on Amazon. You can get it for as low as like four something. So it is not a bad price on it. Now, in the spirit of Covergirl, I decided to do my foundation with the Covergirl. This is a Stay Luminous. So I decided to use this to do the foundation, which I did. And then I've also got a Covergirl foundation. This is this kind. Like this. And I really like to use that to like go around edges of my mouth, maybe around my eyes a little bit. This is another really good one. I've used this before and it works really well for that. And as you can see, my Covergirl Stay Luminous, this is pretty nice. This goes on really nice and it's not a bad price. I believe you can get this for under $12, maybe even a little less than that. So all right, let's see what we have in here now. I already went over the ingredients and I didn't find any phthalates in it, which that's good. So what do we have here? It's a soft brush concealer pen, so it's going to be like this one, the Touche d'Eclat, the St. Ives. So it's going to be the brush kind of like that. I haven't opened it yet, so it's probably not exactly like that, but you know what I mean. So it's a soft brush concealer pen. It conceals skin imperfections to brighten your complexion. Improves skin texture for a fresh and healthy look. Formula with vitamins E, B3, and B5. Suitable for sensitive skin, dermatology tested. That's always good. And as far as the ingredients go, of course the first ingredient is water. Most products are going to start out with water. And then cyclopentasiloxane, that's a silicone. Talc, glycerin, dimethicone, that's another silicone. And then you just have all the rest of the stuff in there. Synthetic wax. But I didn't see the phthalates in there, so that's a good thing. All right, so, and it has iron oxides in it as well. So, oh, and this comes in 6 shades. So that's okay. I would like to see a lot more shade ranges with it, but you know, maybe companies will start doing that more now that people are wanting that. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and open this. Usually go through the back. That's the easiest way. Press it out of there. All right, now I know they said you got to really squeeze this. I mean, turn it. Oh, it's click and click and click. I guess you got to push the product up. Oh. It should be, I can see it moving up right there. Okay, there. I've got some on there right now. Now, I'm going to do it 2 ways. And I think that I like to do a little bit with my finger. That's usually how I will do a concealer. But I also have a beauty blender so you can see which is which and which side is, you know, which side you prefer. Okay, so I'm going to pull this in a little bit. All right, and come up nice and close. Okay, so now it's a big glop on the end of there, so I've got to be real careful. Now, I like to come in right there. See? Start where I've got like the darkest circle. And then I've got these lines here. These are the telltale lines that if my concealer will cover those and, you know, as soon as I put powder, not show back up worse than it was before I put any makeup on there, I'm really happy with it. Okay, so, and then I like to put a little here. And then, of course, I like to go over my eyeshadow where I put that and bring it down. Now, there's a little more on there. I don't want to put the cap on with that, so I'm going to go ahead and cover that one up there too. So get it placed on there, and I'm going to start with my clean ring finger. Keep that my ring twists in the way. Okay, so pat that in there. It feels okay. It doesn't feel really heavy duty, like really heavy super coverage would be like your Tarte Shape Tape concealer. That is a lot thicker. This is more of a lightweight. I've noticed that right off the bat. All right, now I'm going to close my eye and just get up in that corner real good. I'm going to keep patting that out a little bit. I don't really take it too far down the nose, not usually, but if you wanted to, you could take it down here. I'll go ahead and do that because a lot of people do that, so I'll do that too. All right, that's pretty good. It seems like it covers really well. I got a little more than I would like in the inner corner, so that's what this finger is really good for. Put that in there. Oh, there we go. It goes down the end of that too. It fits in there nicely. Here, I took off some of my eyeshadow, but it's okay. It feels all right. It doesn't feel like super tacky, and it doesn't feel like it's caking in there. Now we got to keep in mind here, you know, this is a drugstore under $7 concealer. You know, I'm not expecting miracles, but it is applying pretty well. Okay, that's okay. That looks pretty good. Actually, that is not bad. All right, and then I will do the other side with the Beauty Blender. Let's see how that goes. All right, so let's bring it right in here in that little crevice. There's still plenty on there. And then I get little circles here too. Sometimes I need to do on this side too. I'll blend that in with the finger. Get a little closer. Oh yeah, that's better. And then over here, a little more. Okay, ooh, gave me a lot more. Be careful when you're turning it. A lot will come out on you. Like, look at that. That's a lot. Okay, and I'll put more on this side since I'm using the Beauty Blender. And on this side, it's these little crevices right here. This line that goes here and that line that goes there. Those are my problems, my issues, my eye issues. I like to cover up those eye issues. And I'll show you another issue I have too that I need to cover up right here on my nose. I get these weird, I don't know if it's a little psoriasis. I'm not really sure what it is. My mom's oregano and coconut oil that she makes is the only thing that clears it up, and it comes back all the time. It's just crazy. But I get little red patches here that come down my nose here and come down my nose there. And I have no idea what it is. I guess I could get it checked out. But I think it's some kind of maybe psoriasis or something. Anyway, enough about that. Okay, let's try our Beauty Blender. Let's get that in there and see. Okay. It's so much easier to blend with the fingers. Oh my gosh, it really is. And of course this is dampened too. So let me look up and bring it under. Okay, and it feels pretty good with the Beauty Blender too. It's going up there pretty well too. You know, this isn't bad. This isn't bad for the price. I mean, you know, after paying $25, $30, $40 for really high-priced concealers. I know the Maybelline Rewind is a really good concealer, but this is working out for me. I like it. I like the way it covers. And I don't see my lines in there too bad. Okay, bring it down just a bit. And it makes a nice clean line for my eyeshadow border. Okay, and that blended in really nice. Hey, that's not bad. All right, let's try some powder. Let me grab some powder out of my makeup drawer here. I think I'll go ahead with, I'll try Laura Mercier. Let's try a little Laura on there. And my little favorite powder brush. I get a little Laura Mercier on here. Just a little tiny bit though. I can't use much powder. It just creases on me. So you can't even really see it on there. Do you see that tiny amount? Yeah, it's hardly anything. All right, let's press it in there. Just lay that brush on there. Press that tiny amount in there. All right. Well, I still see like a little bit of the dark circle, just a little bit, but it's not setting in the wrinkles too bad. Look at that. You see those wrinkles right there? It's not setting in there too bad. Okay, let's try this side. Just a little bit. Ooh, I didn't shake that off. Hopefully that won't make too much of a difference. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Come up really close. I think this concealer is something that I could use on a day-to-day basis and maybe saves my money or save my money from, you know, buying all these really super expensive concealers, especially, you know, maybe just save your really pricey ones for special occasions. And this could be used just on a day-to-day basis. And I don't bake because when I try to bake, it just brings out these lines. It looks terrible. So that's why I don't bake. But you know, of course, you know, do it what you will with it. All right, so far so good. I like the way it wears, the way it puts on. If that makes any sense. I like the way that it blends in. It has pretty good coverage. Now, if you have super dark circles, you're going to probably want something with a little more coverage, or you're going to want to apply more maybe. All right, now let's see if we can hide this on my nose. Let's see how good this does. All right, and I will use the Beauty Blender for that. I can't see it. Okay. Not bad. Okay, I can't see that little line. Can you see that line? That little red mark? It was like a red, it almost looked like a scab. It was before the foundation. It was terrible. Can't really see that. That's good. All right, let's wrap up here with a little bit. Now I like to do around my mouth with it. Blend that in. Just a tad more. Yeah, you only need like one click. I did two, and look at how much got on there. Yeah, here. That's more than I would usually put. But you see, take that off with the Beauty Blender. Okay, and I also like to do this. Now the Touche Declare, it's really more of a highlighter than it is a concealer, but that's what I use my concealer for, because I get the saggy area there, and it really works to cover it up. And I like to outline my lips. A little right there. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Then we can even do the little crisscross up here. Sometimes you like to do up here too, to do your eyebrows. And of course on the chin. All right. Okay, hey, you know what? Not bad. You have to admit, that's not bad for an under $7 concealer. Okay, I think I can really get on board with this. I think I would really be able to use this on a day-to-day basis. I'm really glad I tried this. I'm really glad, and thank you, Covergirl, for not using animals for your tests. You know, that's just not necessary. I mean, it's pretty obvious if you put something in someone's eye, it's going to hurt. So... all right, now a little bit with this CoverGirl makeup. I'll show you another little trick. I like to go around my nose, right there, where I get a little red. That's what this makeup is really good for. And sometimes I use it right here just to brighten up a little bit. Because this is just a little tiny bit lighter than my skin, but it's kind of cool tone. So it goes really nice around the eyes. Okay. And then sometimes I need a little extra right there, but I don't really, because the concealer took care of it pretty good. A little right here, you can do a little highlighting with it, but that's what this is good for. and you know, even around your mouth a little bit. You can kind of go over your concealer, and especially too, if you get a concealer that's too light, you can go over it with this kind of makeup, this kind of thick, not liquid, but you know, not powder foundation, and you can cover it, and you can make it look so much more natural. Even around your eyes, you can too. It's just another little tip for you. So, okay, so let me zoom back out. Okay, I just want to tell you that is just a good concealer. I like it. As far as lasting through the day and wear, I'm not really going to do an after test because I just don't really feel like doing that. I figure I put my concealer on through the day, and whatever happens with it is what happens with it. So if you want to do your own test and see how it lasts later on during the day or after so many hours, go right ahead. But I just wanted to get that on there. I wanted to show CoverGirl a little love and show you guys a really inexpensive concealer that you may not have heard about. So, all right, well, that's it for this video, and I thank you so much for joining me, and you enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk at you next time. Bye-bye.